Hi, hello, and welcome back. Welcome to Vampire Survivors, episode 5. I unlocked some things off camera. We have the duplicator ring now, we have the candelabra, we have the rune tracer, we have the heart item. The goal for this run will be to upgrade lightning ring and upgrade the white bird and garlic. So lightning ring, white bird, garlic. Alright, let's go. Just the auto Neo, still need to get my first victory. But episode 5, it should be about time, right? Still have the music turned off. There we go. Back to certified banger hours. So what did I say? Garlic was definitely one of them. Garlic, the white bird, and one other thing, the lightning ring, right? Yeah, sure. Thank you for your tip, Krogan, about the garlic. But I did know already that it kind of operates in pulses and it's not just a constant source of damage. But thanks again. It's always nice when somebody tries to interact with me. I always like that. I think Rune Tracer is an item that heavily benefits from getting more projectiles, and otherwise it could be a bit too slow, I believe. It might not be good enough because it does a hell of a lot of damage, like really a lot of damage, but you can't aim it, of course, and it bounces off the screen like kind of a DVD screensaver. But you know, let's just give it a shot. We don't always have to take the strongest options or the best options. We have to take the most fun options. This run, for example, I can kind of assure you already that it's not gonna be a victory because the combos we are taking, the items, the white bird is not that great. Let's take a knife. I always like a knife. I got the run up until minute like 26 or 27 yesterday, a run with a knife character, so one that benefits from shooting projectiles quicker, and that's also the kind of passive that he gets. And I got evolved knife as well, so that really helped us out a lot. And yeah, I was doing great, but then all of a sudden I literally ran into one enemy and just got one shot. I don't know how or why that happened, but I would take the clover to upgrade the cross if you find that, because that's also something we don't have yet, but I don't think we have unlocked the cross yet. No, yeah, we definitely have. But we still need a weapon slot for the bird and the lightning ring, so no, we can't take another weapon. Let's take a Tractorb. Even more people from my friend group have started playing the game. I feel like even more of an influencer. Give me that whip upgrade, please. I always like garlic with these bat swarms at the start because you can just farm XP. But yeah, it's just a great game. And it's such a cheap kit, you really can't pass up on it. You see, I did unlock cross. I definitely think we would go for bracer because it makes all of our things a bit better and it's necessary for the evolved knife later. Right now in the early game, garlic seems overpowered. It just seems like stupidly strong, but in the late game it really falls off. Another garlic upgrade, yes, thank you. I see that the game is also still going strong on YouTube. I get recommended a lot of videos about Vampire Survivors lately. People, for example, trying the challenges or trying, well, self-imposed challenges, like for example winning without moving or winning with moving in just one straight line, things like that. There's probably also going to be some people that are going to be like trying to win without evolving weapons or things like that. I might want to get health regen. This is what we need to evolve garlic. The whip upgrade would also come in handy. No, let's go for the health regen first. I don't think we've seen evolved garlic yet, right? No, because we still had to unlock that hard item. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it again, please forgive me. And all those challenges seem very interesting, of course. Cool content, but well, I need to get at least one victory before I try some cool shit, you know? I need to just get one of the fundamental aspects of the game down before I go explore what else there is. Like other maps and other characters, really deep dive into them. Although I have to say, off camera yesterday I played with the other character and I really enjoyed myself. I think that the scaling effect that this character has is not suited to my playstyle very well or something like that, because I was doing a lot better with the knife character yesterday. There we go, the white bird, also an weapon we needed, and now we just want to get the lightning ring. I'm definitely gonna try and find the time to create another non-game related video next weekend. Maybe try to make the content for it in the student city again during the week. But I always have to think a while about what I am actually gonna make a video. If I just read a book, that's an easy subject. If I just learned something interesting in a lesson, that's also an easy subject, but that's not something that really occurs right now because I don't have that many classes. I wonder if there's like a certain disorder or subject in psychology that you guys would like to see a video about. Or maybe even in other fields than psychology, because as you know by now, I really love learning, so I could try to learn something new and explain it to you guys. I feel like I'm quite proficient at explaining things. I'm not at all like the best at it, that's for sure, but I think that if I am really staying calm and collected and I can just gather my thoughts in a timely fashion and really think about what I want to say and have to say, then I think I can deliver quite a good explanation. One of the main feats of someone that can explain things really well, for example like a really good teacher, is that they can explain it in terms so that everybody understands it, even people without any knowledge about anything else in the field. Explaining things in a simple fashion, that's really what shows that you have gotten what a concept means completely down. Oh, whoops. We have another one of those upgrades right down here, but I did not want to take it yet actually. The check orb just sucked that one in. As you can see, there's not many enemies around, so kind of a wasted pickup. There's this great YouTube series about an expert in a field explaining a certain concept in that field on 5 different levels. So they will explain it to a kid, they will explain it to a high school student, then I think a college student, then kind of a novice in the field, so somebody that is, for example, studying in that exact field or is already working in that field, and then a person of equal expertise in that field. So one of the main examples I saw lately was of a computer science professor explaining something called zero knowledge proofs, and it was really a confusing concept, but he used a lot of examples, he used visual learning, and in the end I felt like even the smallest kid and the high school kid kind of understood what was meant by it. I don't want to fill up that weapon slot, I'm still looking for the lightning ring. Basically a zero knowledge proof is, and this is gonna get technical and there might be some mistakes in my explanation because I am a complete novice on what I'm about to talk about, but basically a zero knowledge proof, it's all in the name as is with most concepts. Zero knowledge, so you don't want to convey any knowledge about the thing that you are trying to prove, but it's still a proof. You want to prove that you know what you're talking about, that you know kind of the secret or the information that you want to prove without giving any knowledge about the information that you know. Does that make any sense at all? One of the examples they gave was in the crypto world, kind of I don't remember exactly how they did it, but proving to someone that you have like, let's say 3 bitcoins, so, or that you have a certain amount of bitcoins, at least a certain amount of bitcoins. I have at least 1 bitcoin. Proving that to someone without revealing how many bitcoins you actually have. That's one of the uses for zero knowledge proofs. Or for cybersecurity, for example, telling the administrator or the program like, yeah, this password is correct. This person proves that he knows the password without conveying the actual password, because that would be a breach in cybersecurity, of course. Alright, well, the game just hates me. I have to pick another weapon. I'm gonna go for Magic Wand. We've already upgraded that or evolved that in our run yesterday off camera, but they left me with no options, and Magic Wand is definitely a fun one. A great visual example he used was kind of this safe. So a small handheld safe that he could really just hold in his hand, as the name suggests. And then he asked the high school student to put a piece of paper in there with a message on it. He asked her to close the safe, but he knew the combination. So what he did was, he took the safe back, he opened the safe facing away from the high school student. He read the piece of paper and he told the high school student like, I know what the information says, and the high school student was like, yeah, of course, because I mean, I know that you opened the safe, but without actually revealing what was on the paper. I think that was one of the most explanatory examples. Now for the actual practical uses of that thing, you have to rewatch the video, or well, you have to watch the video because I can't explain that. I don't remember either. Most of the time when I watch informative videos like that, and especially on topics that I'm not really familiar with, I try to just remember only the parts that are interesting for me to talk about, not the parts that are really would make me an expert on the subject, because I can't really use that later in life most of the time. Sometimes if the video is focused on psychology or something psychopathology or psychotherapy related, I might really try my best to remember more details and stuff, but in general I just try to make the most out of the video without spending too much time learning about all that detailed shenanigans. So yeah, if there is any subject that you are like, please make a video on this, please suggest it. I will definitely try my best to do so. A form of content that I have not yet dabbled into, but that I definitely, skeleton time, that I definitely would like to is of course also react content, but in a substantial manner, in a manner that actually adds some value to the things that we would react to, because I can't stand people that just are blatantly stealing other people's content. That's not what I'm looking for at all. But for example, watching a video about someone in psychology or about a disorder and adding some of my own knowledge, or just quickly recapitulating some of the main points in the video so that you guys can remember it better. better, or maybe given examples from what I have experienced already in the field or from what I saw in classes. Definitely something that I can still do on this channel, or reacting to music, because that's such a big part of my life. But I feel like my music specific, my music focused vocabulary might not be expansive enough to have suspenseful things to say about the music that we're listening to. I feel like, or well, I fear that I would just fall into the trap of being like, yeah, this is good, this is a good song, this is good, this is also good, I also like this part and this is good, without actually conveying any depth or any other feelings than just being good in general. I mean, for music, I feel like sometimes the most important thing to know about a song for you is whether it's good or not, but that's also a highly subjective manner, so those videos would of course also be very subjective. I wouldn't say this is good, I would try to say I find this good. I guess the videos that I make about books are also kind of React content already, but I feel like you guys will probably realize that there's a big difference between general React content on YouTube or the book content that I make, because in reviewing a book a lot more effort goes into that than just like watching a video together and giving some other points about it. But yeah, React channels have really grown lately on YouTube. Maybe not lately, but in the past couple of years, that's for sure. And it's something that was pretty frowned upon by me at the start, because it felt like just stealing content for me, but you have to add some value to it, you know? Don't just look at it together, because that is still stealing in my opinion, but really give your own 2 cents on the subject, maybe add some interesting information, add some fun facts. Or if you are just like reviewing it, use other words than just good. Tell me something about the rhythm of the music, tell me something about the bass, about the high noises, about the treble, tell me something about the tempo, tell me something about the beats per minute, tell me something about the melody, tell me something about the vocals, tell me something about the band's history, you know? Don't just sit there listening to it and then in the end be like, yeah, I enjoyed that song, thanks a lot for watching, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button, and I'll see you later. That's not the type of content I want to watch or want to create. I love those channels that like analyze rap songs and really listen to the lyrics and convey some of the meaning back to you. Like they look up what some of the bars mean, or some of the inside jokes, or some of the bars that you need inside information for. They try to really look at what that is all about. Sorry for the jump in voice right there, but I did almost die. This is upgraded garlic? Yeah. So this steals HP, right? If I'm not mistaken, but maybe only when an enemy dies. I'm not sure. It does look cool though, but I feel like it's not stealing that much HP, right? Man, we're so low on damage as always. I saw a green one, so it might actually just be when the enemy dies. We are desperately in the need of some floor chicken. Let me focus on my movement for a second, because otherwise this is not gonna work out. This is problematic. Let's see. That elite, oh man, squeeze through there. There's a lot of enemies and I feel like we just don't have enough damage to clear away. We always die at the 13 to 15 minute mark. That is just where we face the most difficulties in each and every run. I'm kinda schmoovin' though, not gonna lie. But I might as well start doing my outro already, because I feel like my coffin has been put open for me and they are just waiting for me to gently lay down it so that they can bury me. Oh shit. Oh shit, there's just too many enemies. They're all so tanky. I miss the skeletons, man. Can't we just have a mode that is just skeletons all around? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not gathering any XP anymore because I'm not killing enough enemies. We do have some nice knockback on us though, that's for sure, but it's not gonna be enough to help us survive. 16-minute mark, what was that? Like another elite joining us? Oh no, now it's the giant praying mantises all around. Well, we're screwed. We're completely screwed, I can tell you that much. Although, that got rid of some of the werewolves, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. How am I still alive? We're gonna need, like, a miracle, I feel like. I don't think we're doing enough damage to actually get ourselves out of this pickle, out of this mess. Oh, that's gonna be difficult right here. I fucked myself. Still alive, though. No problem at all over here. Don't mind me. Just passing through. Please. Oh, my God. And the freeze. You know how I said that we needed a miracle? Well, I feel like this might be it. And the triple chest. Let's have this play out. Man, that's quite awesome that we got all those things right now. We can't get any more evolved weapons right now, right? Nope, but some decent upgrades nonetheless. Alright, not bad, not bad. Let's move along, try to get as much out of there as well. Didn't we have like another elite, a giant mummy, or am I mistaken? I might be mistaken, but that was nice for us. That was desperately, desperately needed. I need to make sure that I stay on top of it and don't get trapped in here. Alright, awesome. That really, really helped us out. Back to the mummies. I see some chicken. There's a rosary. A rosary kills everything on screen. Remember where that is. We'll try to keep circling around it. I did know that there was another chicken around here, so let's try and collect that for a second. Alright, let's keep circling around that rosary until we have some more enemies on screen. Possibly more than one elite on screen, and then we can use that to get ourselves a big boost as well again. We're doing a lot better than expected because I was really struggling for a second there. But for now, I'm kind of fine. I'm kind of cruising. Don't really have the damage to get rid of the mummies though, that's quite sad, but let's try and get rid of this elite. Well, we have 2 elites on screen right now, but the mummies are just not worth it using the rosary, right? What else is coming up now? Now we have a lot of enemies again, and ones that I can kill, so it's time to gather some more experience. Don't forget, like, to the top and to the left is kind of where the rosary is right now. I should be buying the upgrades for the bird and not for other things, because I started this not with the intention of actually winning a run, and now I'm playing like I actually want to win the run. I see that we have a chest down here. I don't know which elite we killed, but that's fine. Nothing to upgrade. Another attract orb, that's all great. We still have 2 passive slots. Either way, we're gonna unlock quite a lot of things already. Is that just like the sound? That's the sound of an enemy dropping a soul for us to collect, I believe, with the upgraded garlic. Aha, here is the rosary. And we have... Oh, a check orb sucked it up. That's quite sad. That is quite sad. How is our knife doing? Level 2. Don't think we're gonna get to an evolved knife all that quickly. Rune Tracer upgrade. Some more projectiles on that would be nice. I wonder what's gonna have done the most damage in the end. Is it gonna be the garlic? Or it might be Rune Tracer, because I do believe that it actually does a substantial amount of damage, but not that much DPS because it doesn't hit all that many enemies all the time. Another empty tome upgrade that affects all of our weapons, so we definitely want that. I mean, we're not doing half bad, actually. I don't like this part of the game. Just kill all the bats, please. Everything is going great. I'm not struggling at all. There are no troubles. Well, bye. So, the garlic had the most DPS. The whip had the most damage done. Interesting. Garlic definitely a lot of DPS, but here we go. Get garlic to level 7. We unlocked a new character and evolved the garlic. That's some more coins for us. So what we still need is the lightning ring and the white bird. 5,000 coins in a single run. How would you ever do that? Interesting. We're coming up quite close. This one is also surviving with a character, and I know what this item does now. It gives you like it gives you a revive, I believe. Yes, there we are. Costs 23,000. Oh, let me check something out real quick. Let's augment the area, so then we're completed on that part. So now this costs 920. If I augment the area, 960. Damn, that changes everything. I thought that if you bought this one, for example, the next time it would just cost a lot more, but no, whenever you buy anything, all of the other things cost a lot more. So this is already 12,000 gold. Didn't it start at like 7,000? That explains so much. And if I refund all my power points, do I get all gold back? Don't mind if I do. Oh, that's helpful. So you can really choose whatever you want in that exact moment. Well, I mean, I'm a sucker for damage, so I'm just gonna go all out on the damage upgrades. That might not be the smartest approach, but we will see that in the next episode. Thanks a lot for sticking by, thanks a lot for watching, and bye-bye.